Hello, I'm going to talk you through the binomial sign test. Now this is the nicest, easiest of the parametric tests that you can do. It's really straightforward. We've got a situation here where two students want to examine whether their peers will be willing to share their french fries in a school refectory. They want to know if a celebrity was sitting at the table, would they share a french fry? And if there was somebody from another school sitting at the table, would they share their french fry? So we've got here, they basically said, would you share a french fry with a celebrity? They said yes or no. And with someone from the school, they said yes or no. So the actual data in the table is words. So it's nominal data. We've also got the same person being asked both questions, so they're taking part in both conditions of the IB, so we've got a repeated measures design, and we're looking at the difference between them. So is there a difference? So those are the three conditions for using this test, and this data, meets all of those. Now, we've got 10 participants, and they've answered all the questions. And the first thing that you do with this test is you kind of show the flow of the direction. What that means is if it's yes, no, and you put a plus, then when it's no, yes, you will put a minus because it's the opposite. And if it's yes, yes, you put ignore. So yes, no would be a plus, no, yes would be a minus. Now, those signs, which way around are arbitrary. It doesn't really matter which way around you put it. For this one, I could have said it was a minus. It just means that would make that one a plus, that would make that one a minus, and that would make that one a plus. So it doesn't matter which way around it is, you can put it either way around as long as yes, no is opposite to what you've put for no, yes. Now, I just prefer to do that, so I'm just going to have that as a plus. That would be a minus, that would be ignore. Yes, no would be a plus, no, yes would be a minus, no, no would be ignore, no, yes is a minus, no, yes is a minus, no, yes is a minus, and yes, no is a plus. Now, the next thing that you do is you count up how many positive numbers there are and how many negative numbers there are. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 positive numbers, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negative numbers. And you always go with the least sign. So basically our observed. So the observed value for the binomial sign test is 3, and then we need to look for our critical value. So in this case, n is the number of participants. So we've got 10 participants, but we don't want all 10 of them. We want the ones that have just got kind of a flowed direction. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So n is going to equal 8. So now look in this lookup table for the binomial sign test, and 8, if we use a significance value of 0.05, which we normally do, because in psychology we're suggesting that the results are about 95% accurate, there's a 5% chance that they could produce a chance of just less than a 5%, because it's usually the p-value is less than 0.05. So we've got the critical value is 1, and then we're comparing this observed value of 3 with the critical value of 1. And it says here, if the observed value is less than the critical value, it is significant. So here we've got the observed value is actually greater than the critical value, and so therefore it is not significant. There's not a significant difference between whether students will share their fries with a celebrity and whether they'll share them with another person from another school. Maybe they just don't like sharing their french fries at all. I hope that was helpful. If you've got any questions about it, please let me know.